extraordinary women. They gave their entire life to this struggle. We lost Dell last year. Will Phyllis get her benefits? Of course not. But they've been together longer than my parents have been together. So it's not about sexuality. It's certainly not about religion. It's about economic justice and equal protection under the law, which is guaranteed to all citizens of this country. And I'm so grateful to all of you for showing up in the rain, but I know there's been controversy about this march, and I just want to take this opportunity right now. Do any of you have any questions? Yes.
Hi. Thank you for coming today. I'm curious how we best bring the different groups of people together that have maybe been a little trepidatious on joining this march and stuff like that, because so many of these smaller organizations are doing some amazing things and can get these massive amounts of people up there. How do you think we best kind of bridge those gaps?
He's asking how do we bridge the gaps and bring everybody together. I think the first step on that would be to go to the Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Community Center on Tuesday, September 8th, 6 p.m. For a meeting to bring, there's lots of different groups that are organizing throughout the New York area, but there's an urgent need to bring folks together. If you work with a group, get them involved. If you're on your own, get on Facebook. Everybody can be their own little mass communications network in this new technology, so everybody can be part of it. Go to our website, equalityacrossamerica.org, and sign up for our updates. But I think the first step is to go to that meeting on the 8th and help mobilize not only the entire LGBT community, but all of our many straight allies. And I really think that this is the other parallel to me with 1964. By the early 60s, white people across America truly came to understand the brutality of segregation. And they were willing, finally, to take that step, to join the Freedom Riders, to go to the South, to register voters. We call upon straight people now to accept that responsibility in this fight. Every one of you can be a part of bridging that gap and bringing those people in. Questions? Yes?
What are your thoughts on the ability the Supreme Court to overturn DOMA with regards to the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution and equal protection clause, and the likelihood of that happening?
You're talking about the federal lawsuit which has been taken on by Ted Olson and David Boies. I think this is a remarkable opportunity. And again, we have a situation where bold actions were met with immediate criticism from the establishment, but we see here an extraordinary opportunity. I think we're going to win it. I think we're going to see that go to the U.S. Supreme Court. I think it's going to get there within 18 months. And I think we're going to get 5 votes. And to have Ted Olson, this crazy Republican, Florida recount, but he's on our side, and it's genuine. And a lot of people have been suspicious of this. He's been talking about this for over 10 years. He has argued 55 cases before the United States Supreme Court. He's won 46 of them. We've got a shot at it. And I think the other thing that's extraordinary about that is that then not only will it overturn Prop 8, but it overturns DOMA and all of those hateful state constitutional amendments that have been passed. Now, the old strategy, and again, I mean no disrespect to the people who have pursued this strategy. These are good people, and I have nothing but love and affection and respect for them. But their strategy is to win 10, 10, 10. They say we'll get federal equality after 10 states pass marriage equality at the ballot box, which has never happened. After 10 states more achieve equality through the courts, and 10 states more achieve it through legislative action. They don't want to go to Congress until 30 states have approved equal marriage. And when you ask them privately, how long do you think that will take? They say 25 years. Are you willing to wait a quarter century to be equal under the law? I say no. 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 those of you who can't hear, he's asking about our failure on Prop 8. And I think the first thing to say about why we lost on Prop 8 is that we ran a shitty campaign. We spent tens of millions of dollars on ads with heterosexuals speaking for gay people. Heterosexuals need to stand up and support gay people. We don't need you to speak for us. We need to represent ourselves. But I think the most grievous failure of that campaign was the failure to build a coalition. When you watch the film Milk, you see how that coalition worked. We beat these people 30 years ago with a fraction of the money. We did it with ordinary queers coming out to their friends and families and colleagues and co-workers and co-religionists and walking door to door in their neighborhoods and knocking on that door and saying, I'm your neighbor, I live down the street, I'm gay, don't vote for this, it will hurt me. And most importantly, we reached out to other communities. We reached out to the African American community, to the Latino community. Now, Fox News would have you believe that gay rights were taken away by black and brown voters. That is bullshit. The divide is a generational divide, and we have to do this work. Now, a lot of people shut down at this point, and they get frightened by it because with all the other crap that's going on in this country, the racial divide in this country is still poisonous and hurtful and hateful. Now, white people often think, oh my God, well, okay, I don't know how to solve racism. Well, you don't have to solve it. You have to acknowledge it. You have to recognize it. And every day as you go through your life, seize every possible opportunity to confront it. There's also this sort of fake us, them stuff. Well, you know, there's an awful lot of us, and that's, I think, the beauty and the challenge of our people. We exist within every race, within every nationality. We are born into every faith, economic class. It makes it difficult to come to a consensus, but it also, I think, gives us an incredible opportunity, and I would say a responsibility, to be the bridge builders, to be the coalition forgers. Yes. Question. Question. Yes.
This march is 6 weeks now, approximately. Past marches on Washington and planning during a man. Isn't there a danger that if you go through this march and you only brought 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 100,000 from previous marches, it'll hurt us?
We didn't have Facebook then. You know? I mean, okay, if you want, I'll haul out the mimeograph machine and we'll do it the old way, but I prefer not to, and I think this is what is exciting. That Join the Impact, the Facebook kids have shown us that if you present a clear message, a clear demand, we can do this. And I would also remind you that the most important march that ever happened on Washington, the Great Civil Rights March of 1963, which was organized by a gay African-American man named Byard Rustin, and they did it on 6 weeks without doing that. So it is possible, we are going to do it, now is the time. And any suggestion of delay, you know, beyond the logistical questions, which are legitimate, yes, it's a challenge, I'm scared shitless, okay, so help me. But this is an historic moment. A door has been opened to us. It's the election of Barack Obama, which showed our entire country that real change is possible in this country of ours. It's the victory of Prop 8, which slapped the new generation over the head and said, you think you're free, you're not. It's the Democratic majority in both houses of Congress. The door has opened. It is already swinging shut. If we push now, with every bit of strength we can muster, we can win full, real equality and have no more of this crap of spending $10 million, $20 million, $40 million every 2 years for fractions of equality. Let's rewrite the playbook here. Let's seize this moment. Yes.